How's it going, everyone? My name is Sterling. This is officially my very first YouTube video. I've wanted to do this for a long time, but honestly, I let fear hold me back. Lots of things that freak me out over this kind of stuff, but today that changes. This channel is all about tech, unboxings, reviews, impressions. If it powers on, has a screen, I'm probably going to talk about it. Now, listen, I know that there's already 57,125 and a half YouTube video channels about tech, and yes, I counted, kind of, there's probably more, but tech genuinely makes me happy. So if this just brings a smile to another tech nerd like me, then it's totally worth it. And what better way to kick things off than by making a big switch? I've used iPhone forever, long time. And I'm switching today to the S25 Ultra. So if you're curious what it's like, if you're curious what it's like to leave behind the iPhone, then stick around because we're going to unbox this, we're going to talk about it, and we're going to make the switch. All right, so here we go. S25 Ultra, pretty excited about this. I've watched a lot of reviews, I've watched a lot of videos. Let's jump right into this. All right, here we go. All right, I know it seems kind of weird because I'm wearing an Ultra watch. I do have the watch on order and the, oh my goodness. I don't think the camera does that justice, but that is pretty. I bought the watch and the Samsung earbuds. I forget what they're called. I think the Buds 3 Pros or something like that. But when those come in, we'll talk about those too. Man, jumping right into it. I don't think that color really pops. This is the jade green color. So I don't know if that really shows on camera, but man, that looks nice. Not a super crazy green, but enough that it pops just right. Cool. All right. Ruined that, but hey, looks nice. Let's set this aside for a second. I'm pretty sure that's about it in the box these days. You don't get much of anything aside from a cord, I think. Yeah, got us a USB-C cord there. Cool. We'll just set that off to the side. Get this out of here. Bring this back in view. Man, that looks nice. Let's turn this up. Wow. All right, so no buttons on one of these sides, so that's going to be a big change. Volume and power here. My iPhone, I'm used to having your the action button, you got your volume buttons, and then your power button here, so that'll probably take a little bit to get used to. There we go. Wow, that looks nice. Well, I'll spare you guys from a lot of this stuff. We're just gonna knock this out.
2 hours later.
All right, everyone. This is all set up now for the most part. And I tried to make this as comparable as possible right now, but I am so blown away by the quality of the Samsung screen. My first impressions, I can't look away. It looks really nice. And I'm learning my camera that I'm using to record this. You can't really tell. The colors are kind of flushed and doled out. So I'll play with that a little bit for future videos. So I know you can't really tell on camera, but this is amazing. I know that I know that Samsung actually makes the iPhone screens, but they really keep the best for themselves because this is out of this world. It's really snappy. I've got the brightness turned up all the way on both phones. And maybe that's why the color's kind of off. But first impressions, this is amazing. It looks great. So I'm gonna finish this process, really I need to get the service transferred over because I am legitimately making the switch. I'll do another video soon, switching out this Apple Watch Ultra 2. I have the Samsung watch on the way. I've got their buds coming. We'll talk about that on another video. But the next video, I'm gonna have it completely set up. We'll go through a few other things with it. But if you wouldn't mind just letting me know down in the comments what is the best way to really make this transition easy? Some good apps, whatever suggestions you have, that would be great. I know that there's a lot of information out there floating on the web, but whatever information you can give me, the better, to make the transition a little bit easier. But this, I'm pretty excited for this, for the road that this is going to take us down. So I think that's all I'm going to say at the moment. Look out for some more videos that are coming out soon, and hope to see you next time. Thanks again for your time, guys. We'll see you later.